Imagine finding a tooth on the ground. It is small, hard, strange. Maybe it belonged to a wolf, a deer, a bear. You have no idea why you would keep it. But thousands of years ago, someone did. Archaeologists have found animal teeth at prehistoric human sites dating back tens of thousands of years. Some were pierced, shaped, polished, or deliberately buried. They were not always food remains. Sometimes the tooth itself was the object, and that changes what you think ancient humans were doing with animals. Because a tooth could become something much more than part of a dead animal. 1. You could wear a predator. At the Grotte du Renne cave in France, researchers found animal teeth and other personal ornaments in layers dating to roughly 40,000 years ago. Some teeth had holes made through them. Someone had deliberately modified them. A wolf or fox tooth could become a pendant. The animal was gone, but a small part of it remained against your body, and the choice of animal may have mattered. A deer tooth was different from a wolf tooth. A bear tooth carried a different image from a horse tooth. You were surrounded by animals every day, yet you chose to carry a piece of one with you. But here's where it gets stranger. 2. The tooth didn't have to be food. At Upper Paleolithic sites across Europe dating roughly from 45,000 to 12,000 years ago, humans transformed animal remains into ornaments. A tooth was unusually useful. It was small, it was durable, and it could survive for thousands of years. Your clothing would disappear, wood would decay, skin would vanish, but the tooth could remain. And because it came from an animal, it could also carry an identity. A wolf, a fox, a bear, something dangerous, something rare, something you had encountered, except there was a problem. We cannot simply look at a prehistoric tooth and know what it meant to its owner. 3. Maybe it was a memory at Blombos Cave in South Africa. Researchers found evidence of personal ornamentation dating to around 75,000 years ago. That means humans were manipulating small natural objects and turning them into personal objects long before the famous European cave sites. Animal teeth fit perfectly into this behavior. They were portable, recognizable, and almost impossible to destroy accidentally. Imagine killing a wolf, surviving an encounter with a predator, or hunting a rare animal. You could let every trace disappear, or you could keep one piece. A tooth could become a physical reminder of something that happened years earlier, and that memory could survive even after you were gone. But that's not the whole story. 4. It could also show who you were. At Sungir in Russia, humans were buried roughly 34,000 years ago, with thousands of ivory beads and other objects. The arrangement suggests that personal decoration could carry social meaning. What you wore could tell other people something about you, your group, your status, your experiences. Animal teeth may have worked in a similar way. A wolf tooth, a bear tooth, a fox tooth. We cannot know exactly what everyone meant, but we know the behavior. You found something in nature. You changed it. You carried it. And sometimes you were buried with it. For most of human history, you had no photographs, no written biography, no permanent record of your life, but you could carry a piece of the world with you. A tooth could be nothing more than a tooth, or it could be evidence that you had survived something, belonged somewhere, or remembered something that mattered. Thousands of years later, the person is gone. The animal is gone. The entire world they knew is gone. But one tiny tooth remains, still carrying a meaning we can see, but can never completely recover.